Recently, I started making TASs of Mario 3D World, and I've been getting a few people ask me how to do that. So we're gonna make a tutorial. Let's get into it. So the first thing you'll need is a TAS editor. This one by Monster Druid is personally my favorite, and I think it works great. So you just want to download it, launcher.jar, open it, and if it doesn't work, it's probably because you don't have Java installed or set up, or it might be out of date. Once it's all set up, it should come up with this folder, just press on the launcher, and this window will come to life. So this is where you can make the scripts. It's quite simple. This is just like a piano roll based like input layout. This is from the start of the TAS, and this will be the end of the TAS. And it'll go down playing this frame by frame. So just go make a new folder on your desktop or wherever you want it to be. I'll just call it script. And we'll be saving it into the folder. And this is very important. You need to make sure it is the right file name. Script O-1. Now if you want to make multiplayer TASs, that's completely possible. But for player 2, you'll be doing script O-2 and so forth. So what you see here is Yuzu. You cannot actually do this on a standard Switch without major hurdles. So I will be using Yuzu, a TAS Perfect version of it. So what's different between this version and the original Yuzu is the TAS doesn't desync. But with other standard Yuzu, it will commonly desync. So make sure you have this version installed instead. This is not a Yuzu tutorial. I'm not going to be teaching you how to set it up. There's a million other tutorials out there on how to do that. So basically we'll go Tools, TAS, Configure TAS, and we are going to find the location of our folder. So we do that, select folder, okay, and now just open the game that you want to play, which in our case would be 3D World. So another thing to note is that you probably want a decent computer before you do all this. You need to make sure you have a good computer that can run Yuzu fine, otherwise you'll experience crashes, it might load really slowly, the frame rate might be really bad, and if you just want to use this on the laptop or something that has integrated graphics, it's not going to be easy. So just a little disclaimer, we want to make sure our graphic API is on Vulkan. If you have it on anything else, for me personally, it always crashes. So I always recommend Vulkan. So it's Control F5 to start the TAS. And when you save this, and you have to save after every edit, F6, Control F6 to make sure it's pretty much primed for it. So that reloads the TAS inside the emulator. And we'll play it just like that. It's very simple. Anyway, thanks for watching.